Yo, and welcome back to Tales of Art. And if you're enjoying the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. But anyways, back to some G12 Return of the Hero. So we got Nuadha back, who was said to be the king of humans. I don't know why they did it like that. Oh, bad job, my fan. Like, honestly, I said they could just name him God of the Humans because he's like a literal god. At least that's what I think. He has wings. They all do. And this dude is like the size of a giant for being, you know, a human. Unless this is like One Piece, where the bigger you are, the stronger you are. Like Big Mama, it's a Kaijo or Kaito, where the hell his name is, and Whitebeard. Like, this dude is huge. Well, at least from what I seen him from that one shot, when we finally saw him turn around. Yeah, also with him naming, I think his arm was like named Artlet, Archangim or something, which is weird, which is like his last name or his surname. I don't know. And we have this new alchemist dude who I found really suspicious because I have never seen this guy before in any art or anything. And well, I don't really check that many art, but like I have never seen him before, so it makes me so sus about him. But yeah, so let's continue on. Okay, I'm recording. Now that we know Helvetus is alive, the royal regime has no choice but to use force. We have already obtained the cooperation of the Royal Alchemists, who will help with the attack. Kai? Yeah, some of the more moderate Royal Alchemists advocate and negotiate war. But a line has been crossed. It's too dangerous. The time for a mythical compromise has passed. Every moment we delay is the time the corrupt alchemists can use to damage. Shall I send you? Yes. Oh no, it's Lamore. I thought you were retired. I hear you met Lennox, the elder royal alchemist. I'm ashamed to admit this, but he is my fault. What the? I did not see that coming. Do they look alike? I don't know. I remember him having black hair when I saw him yesterday, right? I cut all ties with him and haven't spoken to him in ages. When I first discovered the truth about the tragedy of Maka, I could not forgive him. I don't care if I am his son. Yeah, fuck him, right? Damn, I know I shouldn't be cussing, but it's a habit. You know what happened, right? The night of the tragedy of Maka, corrupted alchemists brutally murdered all the druids they could find. Yes, that makes sense. Right? Does it? I'm trying to remember. Oh, also when we went last time when we did the Mementos or Nocturne of the Wind, it wasn't us I was remembering, it was Moors. Moors was the one I was thinking about, because I was thinking it was somewhere in chapter 1 that happened, right? Because I was like, I remember this dude, he died and he needed us, or at least someone, to do something. But it was Moors, because Moors was the one that either killed him or saw his final moment and learned his ultimate magic or whatever. So, and that's when the royal people brutally killed his family when he wasn't home, when he came back, because the formers had saved them. And he asked them, hey, why'd you save me? Oh, because you saw Jabala with his final magic and he needs you for resurrection or something. And then, oh, it was Morgan. And Morgan's like, you shouldn't go back because, you know, his house is, everything's being for his family. So with the tragedy of Maka, was a corrupt alchemist part of the attack? Because Moors and his wife are druids, or at least one of them was a druid, the other one's a mage. So was Moors also living in Maka? Because that would explain why they came after him, because he learned Jabala's final magic, because the king, or the current king of the Maka at that time, found him as a threat. And so he gathered up the nobles to attack, to like betray him or revolt him with the soldiers or whatever. And my father, who was in charge of the Royal Alchemists, stood by and did nothing. He pretended not to see what they did, ultimately maintained political power over the alchemists. You could say that the elite sets that alchemists have today are the results of cold-hearted bloodshed. So what you're saying is we should probably take out your dad too. I'm sorry, I got a little carried away. Let's see that the tension between us and the corrupt alchemists is worse than ever. It's crucial that we do our jobs well. I got a message saying the corrupt alchemist named Atmos was spotted. We'll start by looking for him. Alright, so... I don't think it's gonna be bad. Never mind. I was gonna say how bad is this gonna be, but I doubt it. The only question is... how long is this gonna be? Like, is this something I should fast forward? I guess we'll see. Seems like a beginner version of whatever dungeon. Like, I wonder, did they reduce the floor? Forest Golem. It's a big one. Oh, and you pop these dolls to get the money. So I've been thinking about what I should choose for my Echo Stones. So I think a Royal Alchemist. I'm thinking about choosing Rage Impact for the Redstone. As for the other two, I'm thinking maybe Magic and Black. I don't know. The Alchemist over there, I'm certain it's Alchemist Outmost. Okay, here's the plan. I'll head towards the kitchen and come off. You chase him and lead him towards me. Oh. Whoa, why'd you despawn my pet, bro? That was really unnecessary. Don't be any other elements, just poison. Alright, that's fine. Man, it's nice having Demigod. Alright, how did you get here already? I'm assuming we're gonna go this way, or we go back. Alright, there we go, the spawn. It took a bit. I wonder if I throw the monocles away now. If we're not looking for books anymore. And nowadays, pages aren't really that big of a thing because, like, Blonde just gives it to you. Compared to back then where you have to farm for it. The only thing close to that is probably background explosion. Background whatever it's called. Oh, wrong button. But yeah, that's like the closest hassle thing that is to page gathering. Well, I mean, rest rank A or rank B or whichever one it is that you need for Karu, because Karu didn't get the dungeon update, so it's a pain in the ass. How much your luck has run out? Those blasted alchemists. His shoulders are shaking. He seems nervous. Heatbuster, is this your new alchemy skill and underground waterway homunculus experiment? The completion of Hunk is not far off. Dude, you're still going? Like, Jesus. I meant not the talking, like the experiment. I thought they were done. But bro, they're still attempting to do experiments. What, we gonna get a mutated Nuadha or something? I mean, I'm unsure if the Nuadha came back with all his emotions and personality intact, or is this just a shell? Because it seems like he was just a byproduct of Column Solace, like everything lining up for him to come back. All he turned was look at the screen. I don't know what there is. I was able to retrieve some valuable information. from Atmos the skill about a skill developed by Corrupt Alchemists. It's called Heat Buster. I'll take Atmos to Wrath Royal Castle for now. I think we may be able to get more clues about the Corrupt Alchemists. I have one more request. According to Atmos, a large homunculus experiment took place in the waterway just recently. I suspect it has something to do with transmutation of Column Solas. Oh, are we gonna meet Nuadha? Please go to the end room to the right and investigate. So maybe it's like a time lapse thing. No, because I forgot his name. The Cow Tucker NPC guy. So no, unless he's still there, he wouldn't be, right? Well, if he has everything is still intact, he probably would have left. If not, then he might still be there. I don't know. We'll see. This would be really sus if he is still there. Oh. Alright, so I type this out. Hakma. Here we go. And I always hate going downstairs like this. It's like that one stupid, you know, when you go talk to Stuart and you gotta like fight the wall and the chair to get to him. It's so annoying. It's the same thing for Lazar too. You gotta fight the desk and the wall. Like, are all magic people like this, where they structure their buildings, their furniture to be so annoying to maneuver between or in between? Well, he has certainly no ads guarding him. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. He does. Hey, a triple, baby. There's just stone here. That's odd. Is it like a seal? To keep him in instead of letting him out? Is that why? Preventing you from passing. Alright, so it leads me to wonder, is it to keep us out or to keep him in is the question. Oh, that wasn't your description. Damn it. But why would she try to stop you, Ursula? I don't understand. She? So it's Morgan? It's either Morgan or Nimwin, I'm assuming from context, from what she... And the only other, like... I don't know who built the god statue, or how it was made or came to be, but I'm assuming it's either Nimwin or Morgan. So they don't... She, or one of them, doesn't want us to make contact with Nuadha. Why? In any case, it might not be, because I'm just speculating here. It could be like a different she's referring to. But I don't think there's any humans that can place that there. In any case, there's only one way to destroy the barrier. Take this, Baham Kav Talisman. This was used during the Battle of Mac. Why do you have that? It's like it should have been an ancient artifact or something. As his name suggests, it contained the blessing of Baham Kav, who stood and fought with the mankind against the formers. It's very rare to find these still intact, so handle it with care. I'll give you the Baham Kav Talisman, so I'll send you back to the underground waterway? Yes, you may. Bro, do I have to fight through this again? Been blessed by Baham Kav goddesses. So who is Baham Kav? Is that not another god? Because from what I know, there's like 3 goddesses. I don't know how many males is there. Probably 2, Nuadha and Saikal. Unless Saikal is genderless in this media. Because in Vindictus, he is a male. But I guess we'll see when we get there. Alright, so I gotta fight through them again. And this lance is just so sexy. I know I keep saying it, but this lance does not need to be this cool. Like, I hate the other lance because they're so bulky. Look, I know my end game should be Divine Lance or something like that, but it's just so ugly. Like, I hope they release a skin for, you know, this lance, so I can maybe when I get better lance in the future. But who knows? I gotta pop another one. Oh, let's spawn them all. So we. Oh, never mind. I got lucky. Only else is lucky in gacha or casinos. But nope. When you want to summon for the character you want in not Final Fantasy, Fate Grand Order, and you waste like 600, 700 Saint Quartz summoning, and you get butt shit nothing. It's the worst feeling ever. Oh. Why are you guys still spawning? I thought, isn't this an orb room? It's not a wave room. Also, I was hoping they would fix the music stuff by now, but it's not, which is unfortunate. Like, I don't like the music's glitched out. Maybe you have to add something in. That's gonna suck. That's like more work for me to do. I just like it simple, easy, and done. Tie Ferret, Gibmel. Wonder, are these reverse? Nah, too much effort. I'm sure there's some secret meaning to it that you guys probably know that I don't. Like, hey, this is like a reference to someone. Like, maybe those two deers are. Maybe not. Who knows? I mean, certainly they were really descriptive about... Oh, come on! And I have no more berries? I gotta sneeze. Bro. Why? At least you should just let me keep the berries. Is there something that can give me invincibility aside from demigod? Could I... Can I tank it with trance? Yes, I can. It's probably gonna knock me back, but I can move forward at least. I have that voice crack. If only I have movement potion. Is my pet dead? I'm assuming it is. Oh, after it's a use item. All right. Oh, so 3 goddesses: Nimwin, Morgan, and Maka. Matcha. So either he's sealed here, or he was locked. Who the hell is that cool looking dude? Do not be afraid. Bro, you have the Elite Four with you. Bro, don't take his word for it. God damn, that lance is so hot. I am Nuadha Argent Lamb, Master of Column Solace. I'm thinking, that makes sense because they make Column Solace using swords, right? Using the legendary sword, and Nuadha is the master. They did... One of his title is the Master of the Swords, King of Humans. Milletian, I have been waiting for you. To free me? Is that Morgan wanted to keep him in? And keep everyone out from freeing him? Yo, those guys have really cool armor. Oh my god. Why is he so short? He's a short king. I did not say, I did not expect that. From the picture, the cutscene, and then the art from Kai, and then we got the Chronicle thing. from the update that they showed you, like, hey, Nuadha got a new image or whatever. I expected him to be a lot taller, like the height of a giant. This dude, yo, why are you so short? Well, maybe it's because from the angle, it kind of looks like he's so short here, right? Oh, maybe by D-Trance he'll be taller. I guess. I'm like the height to his chest. Look at those chisel muscles. Did they give him? Did they give you details on your abs? Like, bro, this guy's cool. I like how there's like claws, like feet and arms. Man, thought you'd be a lot taller. Honestly, I honestly thought he'd be the size of a giant, but he is human. I would believe it now more so than ever. Well, I mean, they say he's human, but I think he looks more to be a god, really. But but that's me assuming because he's called the king of human. He's like human, not the god of humans. But it's weird the way they phrase it like that. But okay. Oh, Nimwin, king of gods who was devoured by darkness of Krumkrush. Oh yeah, that's how you die. Nimwin was there. So okay, so master of swords, king of humans, and also the king of gods. You know, for someone referred to as king of gods, I feel like you should have beaten them. If he's called the king of gods, he's supposedly the stronger than all the other gods, right? Was awakened by the call of Column Solace. Okay. Ursula, you are here not to prove the death of the gods, but to prove their resurrection. Okay. The destiny I have chosen for you has destroyed Krumkrush and repaired the broken Column Solace. My own resurrection resulted from your destiny, so basically everything fell into line, and then yeah, he came back pretty much. Therefore, I shall grant you the same divine powers I have. What? Oh shit, we're getting a power up already? This is my act of gratitude to all Milletians who have achieved so much in Aaron. Ursula, if you now have the power to become the heart of this world. What does that mean though? Like, you meant like figuratively or literally? I don't want to be an Atlas holding up the whole entire world, or be the heart, or Loki, spoilers, being stuck in the world tree, holding stories together. The monarchy is using the homunculus experiment as an excuse to eradicate the corrupt alchemists. But frankly, as an alchemist myself, I support the homunculus research. All politics aside, of course. Oh no, they do have the same color hair. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking he has black hair. You see, homunculi have been a subject of research for as long as the study of alchemy has existed. Some of the experiments have been responsible for major leaps in our understanding. But if those experiments have affected even the gods, as Charlotte suggested, what a breakthrough. You see, this shows that alchemy has the power to not only affect physical world, but also to exert an influence that can alter the celestial realm as well. Alert arrives for Lennox. The King Ether Mac Collin is summoning the Royal Alchemists. Things might not be going well. If a full-scale war breaks out, there will be much bloodshed. I refuse to make the same mistake again. I will do everything in my power to stop this. So, why didn't you stop it the first time? Like, if it's that big of a thing, I mean, he said he didn't do it because he wanted to keep his political standing without having to compromise it too much. But, like, you don't have to be a genius for someone to tell you that it's a terrible idea that things can go badly like this to know that it will. If he's as smart as he looks to be. You have ended your conversation with Lennox. The hottest talisman. That you're destined to become a god. I'm becoming a god. I'm like half god now. Well, yo, how OP are we gonna get? We're like half god, demigod. Will we become a god? Like, what is Nuadha's end game here? Because we still have Nimwin and her doing her thing. Oh, I should probably soul link you. And my pet doing a lot of the work. Damn, the range for his lance is so bad. Well, it's not bad, it's just annoying. Can't wait to get that ult for lance so I can do it like closer range. Wait, can I lance charge on the pet too? Pretty sure I figured out like the other day when we were playing. Also, this music thing. Why? Are we going back to the cavern or... Looks like we're going that way. I'm surprised bro hasn't left yet. Yep, we're definitely going back. I wonder if all the other gods have divinity sensing. Can they sense that Nuadha's back? Well, we know at least one of the goddesses know because they put the statue there, so I'm assuming yes, they can. Come on. You know, it's really inconvenient. I have to walk this long ass hallway every time. God, every time I see him, he's so short. So you finally decided to become a god, have you? Took you long enough, but there's one problem. Morgan doesn't approve of Milletians. What? Why is she not? You seen the barrier she set up, I'm sure. Okay, so it was her. During the Battle of Magterel, she used the same magic that was used to annihilate the Formers on Milletians. What? Why? Is she like a balance checker? She has to be the scale that balance the Formers and the humans? I guess if you don't count Milletian as part of the human race, then and the Milletians, to make sure one doesn't get too powerful so they can keep the world in check or whatever, maybe? Isn't she the goddess of war and vengeance? That was to use. What do you think that means? It means she perceived your kind as a pest to be wiped out, just like Formers. I don't know, it's from your perspective, and I want to believe in my goddess. Because I'm a simp. Next time you come across her, she might slash her blade straight through your heart. Well, I mean, that makes sense she'll have a sword. She is the goddess of war and vengeance. So she's probably a warrior. I don't wish to see you in the kind of danger, Ursula. Oh man, this man cares about me so much. Either he really does care about me or he needs me for something. Maybe in order to enact his ultimate plan, he needs someone to become a god. And there is Nimwin and Morrigan, but they're much tougher to deal with and much more experience of being a goddesses than for a new whelp god for him to take down to use as a sacrifice or something would be easier. So I'm not sure about his motive yet, so I'm pretty sus. Like maybe he needs some Milletians and the human can't do it, or whether the Dows. No, you need to get Morrigan's support. But first convince Nimwin to help you. If you do that, it might not be difficult to get God's Morrigan support as well. Use Spyhouse Cast Talisman, it'll lead you to Nimwin. Alright, so we gotta go find her now. Much curious on where this will go. And what Nuadha's in-game plan is. We know Nimwin with her, what she wants to do with Tir Nog. Morgan, we're unsure about too. She's like a third party or what was it called? A wild card, essentially. Like maybe she's I'm saying she has to keep the balance between the three races and the gods too, maybe? I don't know. We also not really sure on what Nuadha, so there's a lot of stuff going on. You know, it's weird now that the gods are like entering the story. I mean, they like most of the time they took a backseat, like they were there, but they aren't really like they're there. It's mostly the mortal stuff. But now that they're coming to play, the alchemist stuff seems pretty not that big of a deal, but it kind of is because they're like manufacturing or attempting to make gods. Because they technically had one success with Nuadha, even though stuff lined up for it to come to be. So they think they can redo it. Imagine if they brought all the gods back. Wow, it'd be wild. But I'm curious to see where this goes. Anyways, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.